this over. One person's already here, yay! Hello. Sorry I'm late. Gotta get adjusted. Hey Courtney, how are you? This is my microphone. I decided to use my camera today, so my computer's getting overworked. It is overworked. Hey Mary, hey Amanda. Hi everyone. Hey Bethany. Hi from Kelowna, BC. Hi, good morning from California. Hey Madison. Hey Stephanie. Australia, it's 3 a.m. My gosh, Lexi. Are you getting up or are you still awake? Late. How is everyone? It's Thursday. It almost feels like the weekend, right? I just saw the thumbnail that's on that's on my live thing right now. I'm like this. Get ready to go live. All right. Hey from Wisconsin. You finished your sock, Alana. That's amazing. Hi, Dakota. I love the name Dakota. Hi from Minnesota. Hi from Maine. You're still awake in Australia. Oh, hold on. Toaster might bark. Sorry. It's okay, Toaster. Oh my gosh. It's okay. Hey, Kit. Come open the door so he can see you. Kit, open the door so he can see you, please. It's not listening. I'm live on YouTube. See who it is? It's okay. Okay, thanks. Toaster's trying to protect me, and I'm like, it's just Kent. Get up here, Toaster. You're fine. Lay back down. Sorry, I'm sure that was loud, but I couldn't do anything. Now he's whining. He's just been laying his head on Kent's pillow like all morning. And then, of course, Kent walks back in through the door. And he's barking. So sorry about that. You can't believe it's already Thursday. I know. It seems like the week's been just going by. Hey, Lori. Hi from work. Sorry, Vita. You're about 3 rows from the toe on your first sock. That's awesome. Closing the toe of your sock. Amazing. Toaster, lots of people are saying hi. Oh, somebody said, if Brian is here, thank you. You solved my extra loop on magic loop problem. Amazing. You must have been talking about that. Yeah, in the chat on another live maybe. I do remember seeing somebody named Brian, but maybe that was in my class. I can't remember now. The brave little Toaster. He is a good boy. He has been doing so much better going outside, being around other dogs in the last few days even, so I hope it sticks. You love my tea. I can't wait to show it to you. It turned out so cute. I'm really happy with it. I'm going to stand up and show it to you in a minute. Let's see. Hi from England. Good evening to you. Eating lunch? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do after this. You forgot what day it was. That's okay. Finished your second sock last night. Amazing. Hi, Natalie. Thanks for the Fish Lips Kiss heel class this morning. Hey, Jessica. I think this heel solves my baggy sock problems. Good. That's great. 3/4 of the way through your sock. Doing a 2 at a time socks and you're on the foot/feet. Amazing. And it's not even been a week. Like, not even close. Like, we are half and a little, like not even like, we're like 7/12. I'm really not that great at fractions. I mean, today's 5 of 8. So if you're halfway or more than halfway, you're like right on track. Your barky dogs would love to be friends with Toaster. Oh man. You love the result of the rocket tee. Yeah, I do too. I really like how it turned out. Hey Rowan, you don't have to apologize. You're right on time. Party's starting right now. Hi from Vermont, trying to block your Rosa shawl. Ooh, I can't wait to see it. Just have the foot and toe to go on the heel of your second sock. Loving the rocket tee, thank you. Hey from the Netherlands, popping in between meetings. Hi, Nicolette. My sock is going pretty slow on the leg, but really enjoying it and going quicker than normal. Well, that's wonderful. Hi from Ohio on the second sock. Woohoo. Hey, Whitney. Oh, I have it on my list to show your yarn, but I didn't grab it. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is all, you get to see it all. Okay, ready? We're gonna stand up for just a second. We're gonna walk over here. Hi everyone, here's a tour of my space because I need to grab something that I didn't grab and put on the bed. Dun, 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 dun. See, aren't you glad you came in and made sure that I'm on track? Got it. All right, let's go back. Back we go, everybody. Hi, Toaster. Don't get dizzy. Don't get dizzy. Don't get dancy. Okay. All right. I promise I've only had 2 cups of coffee and nothing else. I promise. Okay, we're back. And we have everything we need, hopefully now. I have some things to, yeah, my sure. I have some things to give away. I have one piece of yarn, one bundle of yarn to give away from 2 podcast episodes ago. Because last week I was out of town, so I didn't have it with me to give away. And so I have that, and then I have some sock week yarn to give away. I have some fun things to show off. I have my regular projects. I have lots of sock projects. This is a podcast episode. This is our live podcast episode for the month. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. All right, let me get back to where I was on the comments here. We're taking it easy today. We're gonna chat and have fun. Then I'll show you a project and then we'll chat. Just finished your first RCR, Rose City Roller, right? Love those socks. Casting on the second today. I would like to knit the boxy top, but I'm a beginner. You know what? I think that's a really good beginner pattern. It starts off real easy because it's like 15 inches of knitting in the round. And I would recommend knitting in the round. You can do it flat, but there's no reason to seam that top. It's already oversized. It doesn't need the structure. I think that's a great sweater to start with, for sure. And it is really easy to pick your size because it's so oversized. You really can't go wrong. You know, it's supposed to be super big. Greetings from Germany. Good evening. Just picked up your gusset stitches last night. Starting your fish lips kiss heel today. Hey from the UK. Hey Joe. You're late, but you made it. Good. I'm glad you're here. You just finished the heel on both your socks. Started your rocket tee right before sock week. Excited to pick it up after sock week. I am going to have some tips for you or some suggestions because I really I'm so pleased with how mine turned out. Before I blocked it, I was like, I don't know about this, but I'm really liking it now. About ready to start the heel. Whoa, sorry, it just jumped. No coffee here yet. You need some. Yeah, I woke up early today, so I might need some in the afternoon. Tonight I have a late night Zoom for sock week with my members. Like we start at 9 o'clock. And I'm not I don't usually stay up super late, so that's very late for me, but it's gonna be fun. I feel like stuff that's outside of your norm and your comfort zone, like doing the midnight cast on party, whoa, that was late. But it was really fun. It made it even more exciting. So this whole week has just been absolutely incredible. It's not over yet, but it's been so much fun so far. All the energy and excitement of sock week, yes. Hi from Las Vegas. Hi from England. You made it again. Yay, Emma. My sock is progressing. I'm at the gusset decrease. Let's see. Maria says, I'm watching from Arizona. Loving my sock using Moonglow Yarn Company. It's my first time with 80/20 yarn and a size 2 needle, and it goes so fast. Right? So fast. Sock week is so fun. Oh, I'm glad you're having a good time. You can't read the knitting pattern. Sure you can. Sure you can. You can do it. If you make the boxy, I would try the worsted first. Yeah. My fireworks sweater is feeling neglected. Yeah, I brought mine over. I will show you. I will show you mine. I love your rocket tee. I avoid horizontal stripes on my body type. Can this be made out of a tonal? Yeah, absolutely. I've even seen people make it just in a solid. Do whatever you want, whatever you like make what you enjoy. 6 p.m. in the UK, so too late for coffee. Yeah, not a good idea. I probably won't actually drink any coffee because after waking up early, I'm like, I need to go to bed as soon as I can. It won't be early, but husband making me coffee and breakfast while I sit in bed and knit. Oh, lucky you. That sounds nice. Can't wait for tonight. I know it's going to be so fun. Can't wait to party at 9. Good morning. Just finished the gusset on my socks, ready for 80 rounds on the foot. You got this. Crocheting your first pair and halfway through the second pair. Yay. I haven't seen a lot of crocheted socks, but granted, I haven't been so good about keeping up on Instagram. I've been on Zoom a lot. That's been really good. Colleen asked, how long does it take you to do the fish lips kiss heel? I think it takes me about half an hour per side, so like about an hour in total, maybe just over an hour. So if I have, like, let's say I have an hour-long show to watch, but it's like, you know, hour-long shows aren't actually an hour, they're like 45 minutes or so, I can get most of the heel done. So that's how I know that. But yeah, I would say probably an hour if I'm really just going and not getting distracted and everything. So took me a while to get to that point, but now it's quite fast. Anybody else from England? Yeah, I saw some people from England. I was able to finish a sock in 3 days due to this challenge. Whoa, that's awesome. I also just picked out yarn for a summer sorrel. I blame you. That's fine. You can blame me. It's a good one. You have the yarn ready to make a big boxy. Yeah. I'm crocheting a market tote bag. Cool. My fireworks sweater is completely neglected too. And then what is this? I've seen someone pretty slow do it in an hour and 45 minutes. That's still like faster than the heel flop and gusset for me. That took me at least 3 hours, I think, to do a heel flop and gusset. Let's see. I'll definitely look at solid and tonal after the podcast is over. Great. Hi from Ireland. I knit one color palette sock. Not sure I will have the second one done by Sunday. Well, that's great. If you already completed one, that's awesome. Okay, let me set this aside for just a second so I can say hi to everyone. Hey, we're 13 minutes into this, but hi everyone. My name is Natalie, also known as Knitty Natty. It is Thursday, July 15th. Oh my gosh, it's one of my brother's birthdays today. He is 24. I was like, when was he born? 97. Okay. So yeah, I need to tell my brother happy birthday. But yeah, it's July 15th, 2021. It is a nice hot day here in New York City. Normally I don't do this, but look, I can swivel. So do you want to see outside? Dun, da, da, da. It is hot and 90 degrees. It's starting to get to that time of the year. Okay, we're spinning back around. Don't get dizzy. It's starting to get to that time of year where it's really humid here in New York. So the other night it was cooler. It was like low 70s, and it felt really great outside. And I was like wearing shorts and a tank top, and even then I was like super sweaty because of the humidity. So I have my air conditioning off, and I will tell you, mohair, like when you're a little sticky, not the greatest, but not as bad as I thought, honestly. I'm not too uncomfortable or anything. Oh yes, the view. This is totally why we got this place. It's amazing. It's so, so, so cool. I actually post a picture every morning of my view because it kind of changes. Like, I mean, the buildings don't, but the clouds, sometimes it'll be like a super cloudy day and all the tops of the buildings will be gone. But I share that on my personal Instagram account every day. So if you want to see like the view day to day, or like this morning, the sun wasn't up yet. And so I took a picture of that and I just say like good morning. So if you want, you can follow that. It's pretty cool. Oh, your daughter is 37 today. Happy birthday to your daughter. How many floors up? Oh, so we do not share that on YouTube, but it's pretty high. It's pretty high. Yeah, it's really cool. We can see a lot of things, but there's also a lot of floors above us. We have a tall building, so it's really cool. Okay, so I have some finished objects. I have 2 finished objects. Last week, we went on Monday, from Monday to Thursday, we went upstate just a couple of hours, and we had like a working vacation. I did some, couple hours of work in the morning in the hotel lobby, and then we would go out on an adventure during the day. We went to a couple wineries and got some lunch, some dinner, and then just like hung out in our hotel room. It was the most chill vacation. So I had a lot of knitting time, and I have finished a couple things. So first thing I finished here is my rocket tee. Let me show you the labels and I can get rid of them. You know what? I was hanging on to my yarn because I wasn't sure if I was going to need to redo anything, and then something happened to it. I put it away somewhere. I don't know where it is. So I can get rid of that extra yarn now too. I don't hang on to stuff. Like if there's a hole, I will try my best to repair it, but I don't know. I just don't like hanging on to extra stuff for some reason. But the yarn I used for this is the Wandering Flock, and the mohair was called Teal, and the main color is called Birthday Cake, or no, Birthday Ice Cream, sorry, Birthday Ice Cream. And I only took 2 skeins, it's a short sleeved, and I did use up almost all of my yarn. That's my trash pile. I almost used up all of my yarn. I'm sorry I don't have it. So much so that I had to pivot on how I bound off. So let me stand up and show you real quick, and then I'll talk about modifications that I made. So this is the Rocket Tee by Tanis Lavelli. She's Tanis Fiber Arts. Uh-oh, I can't go back much further. But here it is. I'm just wearing like shorts. So, oh, I am not wearing a tank top, a full tank top. I'm wearing like a half tank top that comes to here. And I don't think it's too like sheer, honestly. I mostly did that because I knew I was going to be sitting down, and it's very warm, and so I didn't really want to wear a tank top underneath it. If I was wearing this to school, like when I was a teacher, I would wear a tank top underneath this 100%, but just going out, like I don't think it's like too inappropriate or anything. Plus I do have like the tank top, the half tank top on, so just so you know. And then it's not as sheer as I thought. And then the top, it's a V-neck. Modifications, were in the pattern yarn overs here in the raglan, and I eliminated them and just did make one left, make one right. So I changed that. I followed the instructions through the bust, and then right underneath the arms I started doing some increases. I don't really think I needed to. Like at first, before I blocked it, it actually looked not good. Like it looked too angled. So I learned from my sorrel sweater that I did too many A-line increases. So I only went from here to like here, and then I stopped increasing and just went straight down. I just added that in. That's a modification I made. And then this isn't really a modification. This was a choice that she gave. You could bind off in either the fingering weight or the mohair held double. And I was like, I'm gonna hate the way mohair held double looks, so I'm binding off everything in fingering weight. So I did bind off the bottom in fingering weight. Mine is actually laying down really nicely. It's not curling. I'm sure it will with time, but it's not curling right now. And all I did was wet block it and like lay it flat to dry. And then I bound off the neckline, and I love how this looks. I think it looks so good. I actually did a lot fewer stitches on the neckline here. I think I did almost only 2/3 of the stitches that I was supposed to pick up here. So I think that tightened things up, but it doesn't look too tight, right? It looks good. And then I ran out of fingering weight. I was planning to bind off here in fingering weight too, and I didn't have any left. So I bound off with mohair held doubled, and I think it looks great. I'm really pleased with it, because I think if I had done the fingering weight here off the mohair, it would have been like the difference in the weights of the yarn would have made this, see how it kind of is already like pokes up a little? I think it would have done that more, but with just the mohair, it looks so good. And here's what's really nice. This sleeve, like it's not quite a cap sleeve, like I guess it is, but It's enough of a cap sleeve that it's sleeve-like, but all you have to do is pick up and bind off. Love that. So I have this project linked on my Ravelry page. I actually have some good pictures in it too that Kent and I got, so I need to edit those and post them on there. So I am so pleased with how this turned out. So yeah, let me see. I think I saw some questions about it. My daughter keeps telling me she wants to live in your apartment. She wants your life. I am very, very blessed. It's amazing. I'm impressed you keep your labels so nice. I fold mine up and stick them in the center of my cakes, and they are almost unreadable. I used to do that until I started podcasting, and now as soon as I slide them off, like I have this bowl that sits on top of my my knitting stuff over there, and I keep them in there because I realize that I really don't need the label. I actually look at the label more if it's not inside the cake, but I really don't need it when I'm out and about. I make sure to put it on Ravelry and then it goes into the bowl. So I mostly do that for podcasting reasons. That's the only reason I do that. How many skeins did you use of each color? One of each color, just one. So one skein of fingering weight, single ply, one skein of mohair. If I'm knitting a top like mine, do you do knit rows and purl rows? This one was knit in the round, so it was all knitting, no purls. Actually, yeah, there's no purls in this. No, that's not true. That's not true. I lied. You start out with working the back. I can't remember. You start out flat and then you join in the round. So yes, there is some purling involved. Let's see. I feel like the Rocket Tee sizes are a bit large. Yes, I agree, Bethany. I did the same A-line shaping and it's a bit larger than I expected. Yeah, I'm actually starting to realize that I might not need as much A-line shaping as I thought. Either that or I need to like better. My most recent finished sweater before this, I did A-line shaping evenly from under the arms to the hips because my hips are a lot wider than my bust. And so I did that and it's okay, but it's like almost a little bit too much. And I think that also has to do with like the style has changed, right? 10 years ago, we were wearing longer shirts, more tunics, and it's changed a lot in the past few years. You know, crop stuff, shorter, boxier, and I'm kind of starting to think that maybe that actually looks better on me. As much as I don't want to wear something totally cropped, like with my belly showing and something high-waisted, like I think stopping at the higher point of my hips and having a straighter silhouette actually looks pretty good on me. So I'm experimenting with that. So this time on this sweater, I was like, okay, sorrel was way too much A-line shaping. So what I did this time is I still started the shaping under the arms, and I did, instead of doing 6 sets of 4 increases, I did 4 sets of 4 increases. So the increased round increased the stitch count by 4, and then I stopped and then I knit straight. So on my next sweater, I'm thinking about trying the opposite, where I knit straight first and then I do a few sets of increases at the hips, because that's actually where I'm larger. So we're gonna see. What would you call that? Is that still A-line? What is this? What letter is this? So I don't know. I'm gonna try that. The colors and style look wonderful on you. I hope you wear it a lot. It would also look good with a white boat neck shirt underneath. Oh yeah, I know, it's kind of like sailor-like. What size did you knit? Good question. Hold on. I think I put it in my Ravelry page. Yes, I knit the size 38. My bust measures 34 inches, and I think the suggested ease was written in the pattern. Because for me, it's like 4 inches, right? I mean, it's actually a little bit more, well, it's pretty close. Maybe like 5 or 6 inches of ease is how it ended up, but I like the fit. I'm a fan of it being kind of loose and boxy. I'm a fan. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best to always put the size that I'm making, because I think that can be helpful. So I'll try to put that on Ravelry. Uh-oh. Now I can't find the comments again. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Looks fantastic. Love the neck and sleeves. Thanks. You have me debating if I should try the rocket tee for next summer. Yeah, or don't wait, honestly, because I think this is a good transition sweater. Like, it's too hot for summer, honestly. Like, I'm not gonna wear a woolen mohair sweater, even though it's short sleeved, when it's 90 degrees. You know, maybe if it's like 65 degrees, 68 degrees, it might be good. Did you follow a size medium or small? I don't know what the size was as far as medium or small, but it was the size 38. Your rocket tee looks amazing. I love the look, but I'm allergic to mohair. Oh, then just use something else. I've also seen people do fingering weight striped, and it looks really good. Really good. Oh, yeah, or you could do Surrey alpaca. That's a great idea. Hey, Mountain Miss Yarn. I stole your idea of casting on while holding 2 needles together. It was a game changer. I think I'm still team toe up, but you made it a much closer race. Now you have a new tip. Let's see. It probably has to do with the amount of positive ease at the bust because you don't need near as much positive ease at your hips as you think. Exactly, and I think that's what I'm starting to learn. So here you can learn it with me. I just thought, you know, I mean, in theory, for A-line shaping, I'll just make it the same amount of ease all the way down, but I think you're right. I want more ease at my bust and less at my hips. So maybe like 4 to 6 inches at my bust and like 2 to 4 at my hips. So I don't need to give myself that much room. That's what I'm learning. So this is good. This is good. It sounds like what you're thinking is maybe an hourglass shape or a pear shape. Yeah, I'm definitely like a pear shape. Do you create the project page and the yarn info and stuff on Ravelry before you cast on? Not usually. I usually do it like when I wind the yarn up. So I'm about to cast on. But I have a bunch of projects on Ravelry, all my socks, that I've taken the pictures for and I just haven't uploaded them yet. So I need to do that. I like to do like a picture of the yarn info and my needle size, like, and put that all up because usually I've done a gauge swatch. I like to put that all up. And then sometimes I start the project that day or I start it later or something like that, and I'll just put that info in. Hi from Vancouver Island. Yes, love your tea, thank you. When I'm knitting, my stitches are a bit loose. Try going down a needle size. That will help. I appreciate so much how candid you are about shaping in sweaters and knitting. I'm knitting my first sweater now, and hearing you share your progress helps me so much. Good, yes, learn from me. Learn from my experience and mistakes, okay? I will always tell you the truth. Okay, I actually have another finished object. Right here, I've got a pair of socks. Not Sock Week socks, I finished them before Sock Week. Because I was trying to get my sock needles cleared. I was almost successful. So these are, oh darn, what are they? Oh, here we go. Stitch Together Studio in the May 2021 color called Irresistible or Iris-sistible, as we could also call it. Where did I put the rest of my yarn? I'm like, oh, you know what? I think I already put 1/2 of the leftover yarn with my granny stripe blanket and 1/2 I put in like a little packet to eventually trade with somebody. So I think I've already dealt with this. So that label can go away too. Bye label, trash time. Anyway, these are so pretty. I love this color. I love how they turned out. I knit them from the cuff down with 64 stitches, 2x2 rib, 40 rounds for the leg, fish lips kiss heel. I made these for my mom, so I think I did 60 rounds or so. She has a smaller foot than I do. Shorter but wider, so I do 64 stitches for her, and then square toe and Kitchener stitch, and they are all done. So I might just hang on to these. My mom's birthday is in October, so I might send these to her. One of these legs looks a little, oh, there we go, never mind. At first I was like, one of the legs looks shorter, see? And then I just was like, well, like this. Okay, now they're the same. But I love how these turned out, super pretty, and I'm a huge fan of working with the Stitch Together Studio yarn. So when I got this yarn, we were in Beacon, New York, which is upstate, a month ago, with one of our friends who has a car. He drives us up there, and we hung out together. And I got this yarn at Beetle and Fred, which is the yarn shop there. And then we were actually there again last week, and so I went in and I showed them the socks I was still knitting. I was like, I got this here. And then we ended up getting another skein of Stitch Together Studio, and I'm gonna make that friend some socks too. So that was kind of fun. It was like a full circle moment. Like, I was like, oh, I knit this yarn fast. Like, it didn't stay in stash for very long. So I feel like I did a good job. I feel like I did a good job if the yarn didn't sit in stash for very long, but what that really just means is I bought new yarn and knit it and ignored my stash. Let's see. Oh, hey, Haley, hi. So excited to be here live. Love how your tea turned out. Thank you so much. Hey, Dragon Horde Yarn. How are you, Tristan? Courtney asks, where do you get your sock blockers? The dog and Texas ones are so cute. I got them at DFW Fiber Fest the past few years that I went. And so the person that makes these, she sells them on eBay, which I know is kind of like strange, right? On eBay. Hold on, let me put that back on there. But she does sell them on eBay at under Chappie something, but let me show you what the brand of the blocker is, and you can look that up. It is Perfectly Catchy Designs. So if you look up Perfectly Catchy Designs, and that's P-U-R-R, Perfectly Catchy. If you look that up on eBay, or Google that in eBay, you will get to the right shop, but the shop itself is called like Chappie's something. I've never ordered her stuff from eBay before because I could get them in person, but I've just built up I have 3 sets, I think, and that's enough. I have 2 in my size, which is also like my mom's size, and then 1 size larger, which works for my brother. So yeah, I really like them, and I really have all I need. I mean, I'm tempted by more, but oh, that wool is super similar to what you're using. Oh, that's cool, Jade. Okay. When I knit a square or wedge toe, I can't get my sock to sit nicely on the blocker. But does it fit you? More importantly, do you like how it fits your foot? I saw that you can do Kitchener without a needle. How does that work? You can do Kitchener without a needle. So basically, instead of using your tapestry needle, you will knit and purl the stitches, and you don't just like knit them and slide the stitch off. You knit them, slide the stitch, and pull the yarn all the way through, like you've cut your yarn. And so you will work the opposite. So normally on the front needle, you knit off, purl on. This time you will purl off and then knit on, and then you rearrange your needles so that you can work the back stitches, and you will knit off, purl on. And I know that doesn't explain it super well. I think I learned it from Andrea Mowry, maybe. So maybe look up a tutorial for her. I do think that I would like to record a tutorial on that one day. Technically, I didn't add to my stash. You're right, you're right. Hello from Ontario, learning so much from your YouTube channel. Thank you, Wendy. I love the length of those socks. How many rows in the leg? 40 rows in the stockinette part and 20 in the ribbing. And then fish lips kiss heel. So that kind of contributes to a shorter length because if you have a heel flop and gusset, it will just be like maybe an inch or so taller. So yeah, 20, 40, and then a fish lips kiss heel. That's how I like to make mine because I don't really care if they're like super long, and it's faster. We'd love to see a tour of all the socks you've knit one day. Oh, good idea, Devin. I did that last year. I have a video. It's like called like basically that, like a sock drawer tour or something like that. So if you want to see the ones I knit all up until last year, you can see those now. But yeah, I should do an updated one. Most knitting shops near you shut down. Oh no. Yes, you definitely need a video tutorial for the Kitchener without a needle for sure. An updated sock door. Yes. yeah, in the meantime, I'm pretty sure it was Andrea Mowry that I learned that from. So, you know, go watch her video and that should help, I hope. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think it was Andrea Mowry. Oh no, I don't remember. It definitely exists. There's a good tutorial out there somewhere. Okay, why don't we share the giveaway from last time. The giveaway from 2 episodes ago. Kind of have a lot going on. Okay, so 2 episodes ago, episode 109, I was giving away this yarn from Knitty Knits, and I'm also going to give you the sticker because, where is it? It's so cute. It's like super shiny, so you're going to get that too. But I had everyone comment on the last episode to win this sock set. It is called Bellissimo and Dahlia. Bellissimo and Dahlia. It's so pretty. Check out Knitty Knits. I'll try to have her site linked below this episode after the fact. But if not, I definitely have it linked on episode 109. So if you're watching this in the future and I never did link it, it is linked on episode 109. So the winner, random winner, is Aisha M. Aisha Martowadojo, I think is how you say your last name. So Aisha, when you're watching this, if you'll send me an email, natalie@knittynatty.com, that would be amazing, and I will send you this prize. So let me just put it in here. Winner of Knitty Knits. Congratulations. Send me an email. Whoops, whoops, whoops. There we go. Okay, maybe if she comes on later, she'll see it. Or if she's here now, I don't know. That would be really cool, but okay. What did I miss? Do you prefer knitting vanilla socks or over patterned? Yes, I do prefer knitting vanilla socks at this moment in my life. I just find like socks are so much of a like portable, doing something else kind of a knitting for me. So having them be patterned is almost like a barrier. Like I don't find, there's not a place in my schedule where that works. Or like, oh my gosh, one of my members said this so well. She was like, what did she say? I don't know, something about like the way, you know, we all have like projects that we knit at certain times, or maybe you don't. And if you don't, I highly suggest it because it helps you be so much more efficient. Like, okay, I always knit socks when I'm doing this, or I always work on my main project when I'm sitting and watching TV. I always work on my crochet project on Sunday mornings, whatever it is, it helps you actually get to all your projects. But like, I always knit on socks when I'm out and about, when I'm with friends, when I'm doing something where my mind is otherwise occupied. And because socks are so automatic, I like them to be vanilla and just plain, and that's when I will knit on them. So if I have a pattern sock, I'm like, I won't find the time to knit on it, because when I'm at home, I like to do my big project, whether it be a sweater, a shawl, whatever that is. So yeah, I like vanilla for sure. Finish your first sock. This is the fastest you ever, wait, this is the fastest I have knit one sock. Esther, that's awesome, yay. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, hello. Hold on, sorry. Very Pink Knits has a tutorial on doing Kitchener stitch with your 2 needles. Perfect, thank you so much, Janice. How have y'all gone about making new friends in New York? So we got really lucky and we met somebody on the elevator of our building, somebody else that lives here, and they had a dog. So we were like, you know, bonding over that, talking about their dog. And a couple days later, we walked into an Irish pub and the same guy was like, hey, I recognize you. You live in my building. Come sit with us. Like literally, it was just like, come sit with us. And so Kit and I were like, okay, whatever. And so we did, and we ended up becoming friends with that group of people. And that from that group, they kind of introduced us to like other people who introduced us to other people. And like we kind of formed like friendships that way. So that's kind of how we've met people. But we've been really lucky that we met people so fast. So we have a lot of fun. There's another person. Arinda Holiday has a video for Kitchener without a tapestry needle. Perfect. Is the video grafting the toe instead of Kitchener? Possibly. Possibly. Hey, Holly Beth. Hope the day is going well. See you later today. Yay, thank you so much. Your shawl is blocked. You can go back to knitting on your sock. Ashley says, I still repeat the little saying Stacy uses in her very pink knits tutorial whenever I do the Kitchener. That's awesome. I love that. All right, I have some whips. Well, I have a few whips, a few sock whips, I would say. But let me show you the first one that is not as technically a sock week sock because I didn't start it this week. It's not sock week yarn. And those are my String of Hearts socks by Maddie Hobbs. Speaking of pattern socks that I neglected, even though they are beautiful and amazing. Okay, I made a lot of progress in the last week though on these socks. They're so much fun. These are the String of Hearts socks by Maddie Hobbs. They have a beautiful heart-shaped cable pattern going down the front. So I did, I can't remember if I'd already done my heel or not because I was somewhere around there where my stitch marker is. And it's so pretty. I love it. I'm using Arkansas Yarn Company yarn and there's no colorway here. So it's just, I think it's like Maddie's colorway because she also taught a sock class. So love this. So I made some progress on this sock and I'm getting pretty close. I don't know, a few more repeats and I'll be done with the foot. I wanted to get these done before sock week, failed. And then I am not sure if I was up here or not last week, but I did make a lot of progress at some point on this sock. And as you can see, it's off the needles because these were my only size 2 needles because this is an 80/20 yarn. I went up to a size 2. And I needed the size 2 needles for a sock week sock, and so I ripped them off of here. But that's okay, I'll put them back on eventually. I'd really like to finish these up because they have been a lingering whip forever now. Yeah, they do match my tee. They do. So I've made some decent progress on those. So definitely looking at the week ahead, I would like to finish these puppies up and get them done and off the needle so they're no longer lingering. I'm going to move my stitch markers real quick just so I don't forget to do that. Because if I don't do that, then I don't remember the progress that I made, and for whatever reason, that is motivating to me. So I like having my progress keepers on there. Okay, so that's sock number 1. Second sock is going to be a sock week sock. So this is the very first one I started. I have it in my baby shark bag from Nanny's Attic Creations, and I am using Tia's Terrific Threads self-striping yarn. I haven't used this base from Tia yet, but I'm liking it. It's also an 80/20, but it's 80% Blueface Leicester, however you say that, and 20% nylon, so it's actually not as thick as other 80/20s I've worked with, so I'm using a size 1. So Tia's Terrific Threads, strong sock base. So yeah, it's only 400 yards for 100 grams, so you'd think it'd be thicker, but I don't know, it's working out good. And the colorway is 12 feet deep. It's her annual sock week color. She brings this one back every single year. So I cast this on at the midnight cast on party. I worked on it on Sunday, and then I haven't really worked on it, I think, since Monday, but I've done a decent amount. And I am planning, oh, there's my For Hooks for Love's Shark Week marker, but I am planning on doing an afterthought heel for these. But if I don't get this sock done during sock week, I'm not going to be too worried about it. This is kind of like it's not my secondary sock because it's not the second sock, so it's like the thirdary sock. It's not my priority. So here I made sure to knit around in between each stripe because I used the self-striping for the ribbing and I didn't want the color change showing up on the pearls. So that is going nicely, a nice sock, nice simple sock just to work on whenever. Did I already say I'm going to do an afterthought heel? I'm going to do an afterthought heel and use the self-striping yarn for the whole thing. I don't have a contrast color for that one, so it's looking really good. All right, what did I miss? Madison asks, how do you explain to new people what you do for work? I just say YouTube. I say I have a knitting YouTube and I have a cleaning and lifestyle YouTube, and that's what I do. And they're usually just like, okay. People don't really ask more questions beyond that. Sometimes if they do, I'll say, oh, well, I make, I have a weekly podcast, and sometimes I make vlogs, and I have a membership, and sometimes I make patterns, but not for a while. I just explain it like that. You're knitting a shawl. Awesome. Let's see. I got a notions case from the Sexy Knitter. Oh, with the steps for the Kitchener on it. That's great. I love those little notions that have like helpful stuff on them. The bags from Otterly Adorable Knits come with a Kitchener stitch keychain. That's awesome. You'd be lost without it. Are those socks still not on another needle? Nope. I don't have another needle. I don't have another size 2, so they have to wait. Linda says, since I'm petite, I modify decreases and increases to be proportionate to my shape. I also use lifelines in case I need to redo the shaping. Oh, well, that would mean trying it on and then ripping it out. I'll just do it on the next sweater. That seems to be what I've been doing so far, which I know is not the best approach. I know you said you prefer vanilla socks, but what pattern socks would you recommend for a beginner? Oh, anything from Kay, the Crazy Sock Lady, is pretty good. Anything that has repetitive patterns, like if you want to do cables, like Maddie's pattern is really straightforward, so it's not hard to do. But yeah, just any of Kay's patterns would be awesome too. Joined super late, casting on my second pair this week. That's awesome. I found BFL to be scratchy. Have you? Yeah, it can definitely be a little scratchier. I actually have some sweaters out of BFL, Superwash Blueface Leicester, and I really like them because they don't like stretch out like nylon, like 75-25 does. So they seem to be really good, a really good base for garments if you can withstand that little extra bit of scratch. To me, it's not unbearable. Like it's not a barrier, I guess. So I really like it. But yeah, it's definitely got a woolier feel than a merino for sure. Let's see. What's the tertiary sock? I don't know what that means. Oh, tertiary, does that mean that it's the third one? Is that what that actually means? Do you prefer calf socks over ankle length? I prefer this, whatever this is. I guess it would be calf. Sometimes I make shorties, but not super often. I just find that like the shorties will fall down, and so I like having a little extra leg length. You're just about to finish the bottom of your Lume pullover. That's awesome. Hermione's everyday sock is free and very simple. Oh, you're bummed because you have to leave. Oh, well, it will be up later. Thanks so much for coming, Julie. Let's see. You were on until about 10 last night. Yeah, I know. We were having fun last night. It was a great time. Yes, tertiary. Okay, like that. Quick in and out to say hello. Hello. Okay, what was the name of that pattern? Which one? The sock? The cabled sock? This one? This one is called String of Hearts, if that's what you're asking. String of Hearts. Great pattern. Very pretty. Oh, tip if you're making these, the cable draws it in, so you might want to pick a stitch count that's a little more than your normal one. I've heard a couple people say that, and same for me. I needed a few more stitches. Vanilla latte socks. Okay, gotcha. Primary, secondary, tertiary. Oh my gosh, thank you for teaching me something new. You love making the crunkled socks. Oh, that sounds cute, actually, the crunkled socks. Okay, I have 2 more Sock Week socks. My second one is with Suburban Stitcher. This is the Beneath the Surface sock set that was for Sock Week this year. It's such a pretty color. Oh my gosh, I think she dyed up a few more yesterday, and I think they're already gone, but man, it is so pretty. So it came with two minis, a blue and a gray, and I've decided to use the gray. I was gonna use the blue on the heel, but I needed to have like a sample for my Fish Lips Kiss heel class where I used the main color, and so I decided that I really like just having the gray. So I'm gonna do gray toes, gray cuffs, and just do the main color for the rest of it. And now I have fewer ends, which is nice too. So yeah, I am loving how this looked. I just finished the heel turn this morning. Do you see those stitches right there? Don't they look funny? They look like they're twisted or something. I must have done something strange. Like, I don't know what I was doing. Sometimes I get a row like that looks so different from the others. It's all right, but anyway, so loving those. I'm gonna try to finish the foot on these today. So this is gonna be my big push, is to knit through the foot, because tomorrow morning at 10, we are going to make the toe of this sock live. I mean, I'm gonna get it started because I won't be able to do the whole toe live, but I wanna do toe and Kitchener with everyone live at 10. So I need to push through those socks and get that done. And I have it in my Northern Swan Creates Sock Week 2021 bag, which is super cute. And I split those. I'm making all these socks for me, by the way, like, why not? Oh, here's the other color. I've got them in my, remember my rainbow mini yarn cozies? I'm actually using a lot of them this week. So there's that other color. The deeper blue is so pretty. And here's this one. And so that's all in here, looking really good. Let's see. Oh, blueberry waffles. I made that a long time ago. I do like that sock pattern. Turn the heel on sock number 3. We'll probably finish that sock today. Amazing. With the Fish Lips Kiss heel, is there gusset decreases? That's my least favorite part of socks. No, the Fish Lips Kiss heel is a short row heel. Your stitch count never changes and you don't have to pick anything up. It is such a great heel, excuse me. Has anyone been to Tim Hortons coffee shop? What's the best coffee to get? What are Tim's donuts like? You just got one. You just got one in the UK? Really? That's really cool. I've been to Tim Hortons, but only a couple times in Michigan. We need our Canadians to help out because there are not very many in America. Okay. Timmy Hose. I love the chocolate glazed Timbits. Oh, I love this. Okay. Selfish sock knitting is the best. Oh, I love that y'all are helping out with the coffee. This is so amazing. Okay, Courtney said, thinking of doing a Fish Lips Kiss heel instead of a heel flap and gusset. Would I just start on the Fish Lips Kiss heel pattern once I'm done with my leg? Sort of. So what you want to do if you're knitting a pattern sock, this is in the pattern, by the way, which is a paid for pattern. It's only $1, so definitely grab it. But you need to stop the pattern of your leg on the back part of the heel. If you had a pattern going like on the front, on the back of the leg, or sorry, if you had a pattern going around your sock on the back of the leg, 1 inch before you're going to start your heel, you need to just knit. And then so like you just like knit, and then you do your pattern and then knit for like 1 inch, and then you can do your heel. It's super easy to insert into all types of sock patterns. I will pretty much only do that heel, except I'm gonna do the afterthought on my other one. Let's see, now you want some Timmies. Trying to push through the toe today, and then comes the afterthought heel. Cannot wait to finish my first sock ever. Yay! Congratulations, Dana. I'm a Fish Lips Kiss gal, but recently discovered the Shadow Wrap short row heel from Denise, Earth Tones Girl, and I love it. I have to try that because I've heard so many good things about it. You live in Buffalo, New York, and they're everywhere. Yeah, because you're really close to Canada and Buffalo, right? Just joined in, working with late lunch. Oh, welcome, Chris. Okay, I've got one more sock, and it is right here. Okay, this sock is so great. This is the Moonglow Yarn Company. I don't know if she's still here, if Whitney's still here. Moonglow Yarn Company, and I am making the color palette socks. which is a free pattern. I'm not really sure, I can't remember the designer's name, but I have modified it quite a bit. So the color palette sock is a free pattern. So you start at the cuff and work your way down, you do a heel flop and gusset, and I've changed all of that. So I started mine at the toe up because this is what we started yesterday, no, 2 days ago, Tuesday, for our toe up sock tutorial. And so I started toe up, and then I changed it so that I had 3 colors on the foot, 3 colors on the leg, and I've just finished that. So now I'm working the ribbing at the top. And tomorrow afternoon, together, if you want to come join in live at 4 o'clock, we will finish the ribbing and we will do the super stretchy bind off together to finish a toe up sock. If you've never tried the super stretchy bind off, it's really, really easy and it's great for all types of ribbing. So really anything. I did a fish lips kiss heel, you know, because that's what I like to do. Oh, and I also didn't do this texture on the bottom of the sock. I just did stockinette. So those are some of the changes that I made. This is an 80-20 yarn, so I went up to my size 2. That's why I ripped the needle out of those string of heart socks. But I think that I did not need to do that. I actually think this is a little too loose for my taste. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I think I might actually make another set of socks on a 1 and try that out. But because I'm doing these on a 2, I only have 48 stitches, so they're moving really, really fast. Like I have just flown through these. I actually was down here yesterday with my cute marker. This is from Deladino, but she's no longer making. And I did all of this yesterday. I haven't even touched these today. Well, maybe I did like 1 round of ribbing. So let me put these on because I just want to make sure they fit. Yeah, they're a little like, they're not my best fitting socks. I didn't do my best job on these. But they're really cute, aren't they? I love them. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Yeah, like I probably could have done a few more rounds on the leg, but I think when I block it, it'll be fine. I really like it a lot. So yeah, I'll finish the second sock of this, and then I'm probably going to make a whole nother sock with this yarn because I have tons. Like here's the gray that I'm using on this sock, and I have tons left. So gray will be my main, and then I'm gonna do use all the minis again because I'll have plenty of yarn. That is Moon Glow Yarn Company. So you guys have loved this color, loved it. So that's turning out really beautifully. So I have 1 sock halfway, 2 socks halfway, I would say, and 1 almost finished for sock week. So I'm really pleased with that. My goal was to do 3 socks, and I think I'm well on my way. Oh, and this is the White Rose Fiber Company bag. So good. So good. Okay, I do have 1 more project still. I have a lot going on. Okay, the Progress Keeper is very cute, yes. I'm using the same Moonglow yarn set, but doing the textured stripe socks. Those are really cute, really cute. You're still here and you love the pattern, thank you. Uh-oh, Amanda said, I have not been stopping patterns an inch before the fish lips kiss heel. I'm an English teacher. I made the mistake I always tell the kids to be careful with. Read the directions. Hey, it happens to all of us. All of us. Oh, good. You got the color palette. It's a great pattern. Let's see. I love making the fish lips kiss heel. Need to figure out adapting it for a high instep so it fits me better. Yeah, so today I learned that there's a box right above the key where it tells you how to do the twin stitch knit and purl that actually gives you some tips for that. So maybe go check out the pattern. Michelle, I bought the fish lips kiss heel pattern. Need to sit and read through it to learn how to make this heel. Actually, I wouldn't recommend that, or you don't have to. What I did and what I feel like is great, like what I suggest for people the first time they make the fish lips kiss heel, is don't worry about reading all the instructions. Instead, skip to page 9. That's where the actual instructions are for the heel. Everything else is talking about fit and everything. It's wonderful information. But for your first one, make a cuff down sock, skip to the heel, make the heel, and then as you do the foot of the sock, just try it on, and then you'll know how long you need to make the foot. And later on, if you want to go back and do the cardboard foot, you can, but it's not necessary. So that's what I would suggest. You love the socks, so cute. Yeah, it was not my idea to do the color palette socks with the minis, but it's looking really good. Bethany said the new depths heel is a good short row heel if you need more depth. Oh, that's great. Christine says, hi Natalie, do you have any tips on how to get started making socks? I want to participate in Sock Week next year, but I want to be prepared before then. Okay, Christine, you're gonna have plenty of time to get prepared. So this is great. So I would start with a cuff down sock. My favorite way to knit socks is on magic loop. So I suggest starting with a cuff down sock so that you can get used to the knitting with a short what's it called, circumference first. Cuff down socks are just ribbing and stockinette, so it's kind of like a mini baby hat. So work that, and then you can work through your heel of choice. I really like the fish lipscus heel or any other short row heel. And that way, when you do a cuff down sock, you can try your sock on as you do the foot. And I find that really, really helpful. So those are my tips for you. Okay, one more. I have to drink a lot of water because it's super hot in here. Okay, one more project. I haven't done anything on it, but I figured I'd just show it briefly. Something I'm hoping to work on next week when we're on vacation is my fireworks sweater. It's gotten totally neglected since I cast it on. I'm like mid firework here. You can almost, if you knit the pattern, you can tell my needles are crowded, but this is the fireworks sweater by Marie Green. I am, oops, just found something I needed. I am using, oh wait, did I show it? Yeah, I did show it because I had it in my hotel room. I'm using Kunlun, I don't know how to say that, by Miss Babs, and the colorway is Oyster, I believe. I don't even know if it's on there, but I'm pretty sure it's called Oyster, and it's really pretty. It's a 70% merino wool, 15% cashmere, 15% silk. So I haven't worked with a yarn like this. It's very nice, bouncy, so I'm interested to see how it turns out. I've got all my stuff, all my 3 skeins here in my float tote. I'm thinking about, once I'm done with the fireworks, doing, oh my gosh, what's it called? Helical knitting. Even though my colors look really good, I'd rather like blend them in together, at least like fade them into each other, if not work with 2 skeins the whole time. So I think that is all of my projects. It's a lot, it's a lot. Okay, I still have some yarn to give away and some announcements, so don't go anywhere. I've still got more. Actually, I have several things of yarn to show you. Very excited. Okay, oh, your daughter, is it Cyrilla? Says hi. Hi. 2 beautiful pairs of socks with the same pattern. Jeanette says, I add 4 stitches to my fish lipscus heel to make it deeper. It's in the instructions. Exactly. And that is something new I have learned, Jeanette. I actually didn't know that was in there until I was teaching the class, and I was like, well, look at this. I'm excited to try the fish lipscus heel. I've only done a slip stitch heel and gusset. Maybe I'm weird, but I really enjoy working the gusset heel. I don't think you're alone. I just think you might be in the minority. A lot of people don't like it because they don't like picking up the stitches, but just as many people like it. Hey, Rebecca. Don't worry. See you later. What websites are good for beginner knitters? YouTube. And on YouTube, Very Pink Knits. She's got pretty much everything covered. You enjoyed it, thanks. The gusset decreases are my favorite. Your next meeting got rescheduled to tomorrow, woohoo! Never tried the fish lipscus heel. Would you recommend using a piece of waste yarn to tink back if it doesn't fit right? Yeah, that's a wonderful idea. Put in a piece of waste yarn on like your last row before. That's a good idea. A lot of you are saying, yes, I do love the heel flapping gusset. You're not alone, Sarah. Okay, let's show off some yarn. Okay, So first I got something fun in the mail and I have a discount code for you. So I want to make sure I have that up. Where are you? Okay, this is from, hold on, it's coming over here. Pretty Twisted Yarns. Look at this sticker. This is like a nice sticker. Pretty Twisted Yarns. Isn't that cute? She sent me a skein of yarn called Kay, and guess who Kay is? You know her. So this is a colorway dyed for Kay, the Crazy Sock Lady. It's called Kay, and again, it's from Pretty Twisted Yarns, and she has a discount code for you. So I'm going to share that in just a second, and this is the mini that comes with it, so that's pretty fun, right? I definitely think that this reminds me of Kay. I love it. Love it. If I had a color, what would it be? So I'm excited to work with those. I really, probably you are a fan of Kay. I am also a huge fan of Kay. I think she's really great. Came with some tea. I always love when stuff comes with like a little something. I'll go put that in my tea thing here soon. But, oh, sorry. So discount code Pretty Twisted Yarns. I will add the link after this goes live. Pretty Twisted Yarns. Coupon code is Knitty Natty 10, and that's going to get you a discount on Pretty Twisted Yarns. So make sure to go check her out and follow her because she makes some pretty stuff. Okay. I've got some yarn to give away in just a second, but first I want to show you, because speaking of exciting colorways, I have an exciting colorway to share with you. What did I miss? Pretty, right? Having fun listening. I'm working on my first pair of socks. Wow, I just finished both heel flaps. So you're doing them, you're doing 2, right? That's awesome. Started the foot of my first cuff down sock, 9-inch circulars last night. It's quicker going than I expected. That's great. I got so caught up in listening, I forgot to put my contrast color on my toe. So I'm putting in a knit round and then switching. That's funny. Your color is the Moonglow Pink Fade. You're right. I'm about to show it right now. Your colors are on the bed. You are so smart. Your color would be pink, pink, and more pink. Hi everyone, crocheting a summer top while working up the courage to cast on some socks. Gina, you can do it. We're here to help. Okay, you're right. We've got something exciting coming up. Whoops. Okay, so you've seen the Moonglow Yarn Company yarn. It was the beautiful, colorful sock. And Whitney and I have put something together that I think you're just going to love. I know that I love it. So the way that this started is I really want to knit Joji Locatelli's long summer cardigan. It is a long cardigan, and it's got, she's got it, I can't remember if it's a gray or tan, but it's a neutral color. And then she's got this bright orangey, beautiful red that is striped into it, and it's just red all the way down. And so when I saw the sweater, I'm like, well, my contrast needs to be pink, of course, but how fun would it be to have it faded? And instead of just like one color pink all the way down, it's like light pink, gets darker, 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 all the way down the cardigan. You'll have to look it up. It's such a great cardigan. So I had that idea, and then the next day, I was talking to Whitney, and I don't know, we just somehow got on talking about putting together a 11 Stitches pink fade kit. And that's what we have come up with. I can't take credit. I came up with the idea. I was just like, here's the concept. What do you think? And Whitney is the one who put this together, and it's absolutely beautiful. I'm trying to get all of the colors here at once. So this is the 11 Stitches fade set. Come on, Natalie, you can't hold 7 skeins of yarn at once. It is a 7-color fade set, and it starts out with like what I think is just a really good 11 Stitches bright pink, and goes all the way to this darker, beautiful color. And I cannot wait to make mine. It's gonna be so, so pretty. So this fade set is gonna be on sale tomorrow, but for the first couple of weeks, it is just for members. So members, 11 Stitches members, you're getting first access to this beautiful set. I keep dropping them, sorry. I'm like looking down because I keep dropping them. You're gonna get first access, but don't worry, then these are gonna go live to everyone at the end of the month. No, not quite the end of the month, June 27th, it's a Tuesday. These are gonna go live for everyone else, so hold on tight. And this is a huge mini set. So you don't have to get it and make the same cardigan, although if you do want to do that, I would love for you to, because then we can knit alongside each other and that would be so much fun. But if you're like, nah, I don't want to knit the cardigan, you can get just the set and make tons of projects. Did I say June? I meant July. Sorry, July. You can make a ton of projects with just the set because each of these are 50-gram minis, not 20, 50-gram minis. We did that because we wanted to make sure if you were making the long summer cardigan, you would have plenty of each color for any size. So the stripes go across the cardigan and on the sleeve. So my plan is like the top stripe will be the light pink and the top stripe of the sleeve will also be light pink. So now, no stress, I've got plenty of yarn and then just on down. So you can just get the set, make something beautiful like a faded t-shirt or a beautiful shawl, 3.5 skeins worth of yarn, right? Isn't that right? Because if they're each 50, we've got 1, 2, 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 skeins of yarn. So tons and tons of yarn. And then I'm gonna be pairing mine. I've got 4 skeins of the Aspen. Yeah, Aspen. From Moonglow Yarn Company. So I'm going to be making mine with this as the main color and then using the fade set for the stripes. And I'm so excited. So yeah, tomorrow, July 16th for members and then July 27th for everyone else. But yeah, not June. You don't have to wait till next year. But it's so beautiful and I'm really excited to have my own little colorway. So make sure you are ready to grab one because Whitney's yarn has been so popular. And we're going to be doing the fall garment make along again this year. So I'm definitely going to be making the long summer cardigan. I will share more details soon, but it's coming up in August. So get ready, start getting ready to knit some sweaters and some garments. It's going to be a lot of fun. Pretty in pink, yes, thank you for helping me out there that it is indeed July. You have the MK yarn, yay. You love the pink, so glad. You're not a massive pink fan, but those are fab, yes, thank you. I love those. Does each specific color have a name yet? The lightest looks like your nails. I don't think each one has a name. You should do an advent calendar with those colors. Oh my goodness, don't even tempt me with an all pink advent calendar. My yarn for the fall garment mount is coming today. Ooh, what are you gonna make? That's so exciting. I love that. All right, let's see, what else do we have on the agenda? We gave away our Biddy Knits yarn. We talked about Moonglow. Oh, Sock Week has been going so great. We are going to have our final live event on Sunday at noon Eastern time. It will be on Instagram, not on YouTube. So please come and join me on Instagram for our finale. I love that. Somebody came up with finale and I was like, that's adorable. I love puns. That's what it's called. It's the finale. So we will have our finale, although you have until midnight to finish your socks. So midnight Eastern time is fine. Midnight your time is fine. Like, it's fine. Just submit your socks by the next morning. I am going to be going out of the country on Monday morning after Sock Week. I'm going to Jamaica with my husband. We're going to celebrate our 4-year wedding anniversary. And I'm really excited about that. And so I will close Ravelry when I get to Jamaica. But we're leaving really early, so I will be closing that out as soon as I can. But if you're like, Natalie left it open, well, great. Submit your socks that you didn't get to submit. It's totally fine. Like, I'm not stressed about being too like, you know, just to be fair, make sure you started your socks on Sunday and end them on Sunday. But if we're like, oh, but it was an hour because it wasn't Eastern time, don't worry, it's fine, it's fine. It's socks, we got this. So yeah, come and join me 12 p.m. noon Eastern time for the finale. And then it will actually end at midnight. It's gonna be so great. What did I just miss? You love Kay's patterns? Yes, they're great. I've also done a free one called Cali Cables. Ooh, that's great. I love watching your videos. Can't wait to learn how to do socks. That's awesome, Heidi. You can do it. November 20, that's what the sweater's called? Happy anniversary. Oh, thank you. It was our 4th wedding anniversary in June of this year. Oh, congrats. Your 4th is July 22nd. Wait, that's when ours is. We got married on July 22nd. We have the same anniversary, Bridget. Or Brigitte. Hello from New Zealand. Just woke up and finally caught this podcast live. Hey, Maureen. Too cold to get out of bed. Your 2 years, July 20th. Do I sell knitting yarn? No, I do not sell yarn. I do not. Well, I mean, I don't make it and sell it myself. I get beautiful yarn and then I try to convince you to get it with me because I think it's so great. So yes and no. I'm a yarn pusher. I hope you enjoy Jamaica. Happy anniversary. Great way to end sock week. Isn't it great? It's like, we didn't plan it. I mean, we've had this trip planned for years, and just happens that sock week was before. I'm really glad that it wasn't during, because that would have been really hard. So this is like the perfect way to end, and then we go off to an island. Hopefully we don't see any sharks. How do we post our entries for a pair of socks? Just post a photo of the pair twice. That would be perfect, yeah. Or you can post like one post with the photo and the other one with like just the length, or like you can say like, this is my second entry, I made a pair. Whatever you do, just have 2 separate posts and that's totally fine. Will there be a second sock week? Will there? I don't know, maybe. My husband and I will celebrate 20 years in March. Oh my gosh, congratulations. Natalie, the gray sock, when you held it up, looked like a shark. The gray sock. Was it this one? Oh my gosh, Toaster's so cute right now. Hold on. Oh, he's so cute. He's so adorable. Was it this? Looked like a shark? Because it has like a mouth right now. Does it look like a shark? I guess it kind of does. That's funny. Love it. Okay. Ooh, I think I just zipped my yarn in here. Nope, I didn't. Gotta be careful with zippers. Gotta be really careful. With zippers and salsa, they're the two predators of yarn. The best reward for all your hard work this week. Oh, thank you, Kat. You really enjoyed the Fish Lips Kiss Heel class. I'm so glad. A second sock week would be amazing. I mean, we gotta finish all those second socks, right? Yes, Denise, post in the Ravelry thread to enter for prizes. 13 years married. Aw, that's so great. That's amazing. Okay, I have, hold on, I'm going back to my notes. I've got, I've got one more person to show off, and I have a yarn to give away. So this came in like a plastic bag, so pardon me. I'm gonna open it up. So Yarn O'Clock was one of our Sock Week partners this year, and she has sent one of her Sharks in the Water colorway, which I have seen knit up a ton this week. And it's so cool because it's been coming out different ways. So here it is, Sharks in the Water, right? Did I just say that? Sharks in the Water from Yarn O'Clock. This is the prize I'm going to be giving away in just a second. I'll tell you how to enter. So yes, so she's going to be giving this away, and she sent me a skein for me, and look how beachy and beautiful it is. It's called Tropical Flamingo, hand dyed in San Diego, California. So soft. What is the space? 75, 25, but it's like so soft. So now I'm like, okay, obviously I have all these socks I already started I need to work on, but I did want to cast on a pair of like beachy socks. So now I have this and this other one that I showed from Bitty Knits like last week, and I'm like, well, which one should I start? I might have to put a poll on Instagram. That doesn't need to go back in there. This one does. Okay. If you would like to win this prize, if you will please put in the chat box, this is only for people that are watching live, but don't worry, if you're watching this later, I have so many prizes to give away for Sock Week, so just make sure you're entering in the Ravelry thread. But if you're watching live in the chat box, if you will please put your favorite ribbing for socks, like just like the 2x2, 1x1, whatever it is, like a quick, type it quick, you know, like you don't have to like explain a lot, just type it in real quick. I'm gonna give it a minute and I will choose a random winner for this yarn, the Yarn O'Clock yarn. If you already have it and you're like, I don't need it, then just, you know, don't put in a chat box if you don't need it. But I have 2 of these to give away, so I'm gonna give away another one on Ravelry. So I better put it back in the bag so it's safe. But yeah, just put in the chat box if you're watching live your favorite ribbing to do for socks. And if you don't knit socks and you're here and you want to knit socks, make something up. And you will learn how to do it. Okay. Yeah, we got through all of the announcements after that to give away this yarn. Oh, I see so many people 2x2. New to knitting, that's fine. There you go, that's your entry. You're perfect. 1x1. Okay, it's slowing down, so let me come over here and pick a winner. By the way, you are going to email me if you win today so that I can make sure I have your information in a safe place in my email. So let me get back up to the top where everyone was commenting. Whoa, we got a lot of people here. Okay, great. And now we are going to scroll, and I'm not going to look. This is my official way to randomly choose people in the comments. Okay, stop. Okay, good. Now we're going to randomly move the mouse. Isn't this good? Isn't this so official? And stop. Okay, let's see who our winner is. Our winner is, unfortunately, it's not a name, J.Y. Sooth. I'm going to copy this. Are you here? I just put it in the chat. Are you here? Are you here? J.Y. Is that initials or is that your name? Sorry. Waiting to see if you're here. Either ribbing. That's good. Hello? I know it's delayed, so I'm going to give you a second to see if you're here. Listening. You're here, yay! Okay, congratulations. You have won the Sharks in the Water yarn, okay? So if you will shoot me an email, I'm gonna put my email, actually, oh, I'll put it in again. It's pinned to the top, but it's natalie@knittynatty.com. Will you send me an email and say, hey, I won the Sharks in the Water yarn and give me your address and I will get that sent out to you because I have about a zillion things to put in the mail. I have been doing a poor job of sending out prizes. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that here before I go on vacation and send that out. Congratulations. Oh, y'all are all so sweet. I really do appreciate it when, you know, obviously it would be very exciting to win, but y'all are also nice, saying congratulations, congratulations. All right, so next week, so Sock Week ends on Sunday, and then the next week I'm gonna be out of town, so it's gonna be a little quieter on here. You might see a vlog. There's a possibility that I'm gonna do a vlog, but we're gonna be going to Jamaica. We're just gonna go to a resort, and we have no agenda, no excursions. We're gonna get frozen drinks by the pool, go to the beach, get dinner. Honestly, we're probably gonna watch a decent amount of TV. We might pick out a new show to watch. I'm gonna do a little bit of work, to be honest. Like I have some things that are important that are coming up, and so I'm gonna do that, but I'm hoping to do a lot of knitting. I'm going to hopefully finish my 3 socks and cast on their partners so that I can be working on those on the plane and while we're riding the bus or whatever to where we're going and just all of that. So I am excited. What projects am I going to bring? You know, that'd be a good thing to include in the vlog, actually. I could definitely start a vlog here, right? That'd be fun. So I'm gonna bring all of my socks, most likely, but I'm gonna try to get it kind of condensed. I'm gonna bring my socks. I'm probably gonna bring my sweater. I'm just gonna bring like all of my current whips. So my string of heart socks, my 3 sock week socks, and the sweater. And then I might bring one more pair that's like fun, tropical, that I'm gonna start maybe on the way there. Because we are leaving ultra early in the morning on Monday, and I'm gonna need something to make me smile, which could be some fun new socks. So it's gonna be great. We are so excited. Oh my gosh. Can you see his little ear? It's not quite, you can't quite see the view that I see. Isn't he so cute? Oh my gosh, he's the best dog ever. I'm gonna miss him. I like legit will miss him, which is kind of sad. But dog people, you get me. Travel knitting is the best. Yes, y'all deserve a break. Everybody deserves a break. Everybody deserves a break, for sure. Have an amazing time. Thank you. Love knitting socks. I've been trying different methods. 2 circular and flexi flips. Awesome. You're going to get a Shark Week slush at Sonic. Is it blue? Yes, I'm wearing my rocket tee. Thank you. It's turned out great. Will I get to buy yarn in Jamaica? No, I don't think so. I mean, there might be hand dyers in Jamaica or people who make yarn, but Jamaica, I mean, it is hot, tropical all the time. I'm not really sure how big knitting is there, but don't worry, I'll bring plenty of yarn for myself. My husband and I are going on a trip next week and taking your doggos. Yay! We were able to take Toaster upstate last week. I mean, it makes it so much cheaper because boarding, well, we actually have him a sitter that he goes to her house, but it's expensive. I miss my dogs when I travel. They don't miss me. Yeah, Toaster will have his own vacation because he loves going to this person's home and their dogs, so he's gonna have a wonderful time. The Sonic Slush is blue with gummy sharks. Wow, that's so cool. You're going to go cold turkey next week. This week has been so fun. First sock ever. I love it. I love it. All right, I think we will wrap up here. Does anyone have any questions? I'll give it a second to come in. Bringing me joy. I like to end the podcast with bringing me joy. This week has been incredible. Shark Week, Sock Week has been so much fun. Definitely like, you know, topping last year. That's kind of always my thing, is like I want to like have it be better than the year before, and this year has been so much fun. Starting with the midnight cast on party, like that has to come back next year. That was so much fun, doing the 2 cast on parties, and we've been having a lot of fun with our shivers. We played games yesterday, and that was really fun. So I'm definitely thinking of ways to like, you know, bring those back for future make-alongs and next year. The class went really well. I know there's a demand for more classes, so stay tuned on those. What else? It's just been like a super fun week. I have seen so many of your pictures on Instagram, and I'm trying to repost like a few, like 5 or so every day, but I can't repost them all because then I would think I would be on my phone all day looking through pictures. But follow the hashtag SockWeek2021 and you will see some great inspiration. Your yarn's here, yay, see you on Friday. What's my favorite ribbing for socks? I like a 1x1 most of the time, a 1x1. But I actually didn't do that on any of my socks. I did a 2x2 and 1x1 twisted. I guess 1x1 and 2x2 are pretty close in my book, for sure. Are you going to do a prize on Instagram too this year? I am, so make sure you're using the hashtag, because for that one, you don't have to finish your socks. You just have to post. what are your sock needle recommendations? My favorite are Chaigu red lace. I like Magic Loop 32 inches, US size 1, 2.25 millimeters. And I will put down in the description box, I'll put my Amazon favorites list. And on the knitting needle or the knitting part, it has my favorite needles linked. So you can find them there. But I would really like it instead if you check Kay's shop first to see if she's got the needles. And then if she doesn't, you know, go to Amazon. But try to support Kay first. I need to start linking her shop. What prizes are there for Sock Week? A lot. Basically all of the people that are sponsors are like, they're not really, this year it wasn't really like a sponsor thing, it was more like a partnership. Basically all of them have contributed something, so it's either going to be their Sock Week product or you get to choose something from their shop. So I need to get that listed on Ravelry really soon. I know, I'm sorry, I don't have that up there yet. Yes, thank you, Courtney, the Chaigu red lace. Are you going to Rhinebeck? I am going to Rhinebeck, and now I'm actually going both days. So my friend Rebecca is gonna come up, and she's coming up from Texas, so we're gonna go together on Saturday, and then I'm gonna go on my own on Sunday. So I'm thinking that Saturday will be just about taking it all in, not making any plans, enjoying everything with my friend Rebecca, and just, it's our very first time going. And then on Sunday, I might try to schedule like a meetup or something. So stay tuned on that. Like, I don't even know what to tell people right now because I've never been to Rhinebeck, so I don't know to say like, meet me here or anything, but I'm sure I'll figure that out. I'm a last minuter, so I'll figure it out the week of. This is my first sock and I'm very much enjoying it. That's great. The logo, yes, the logo. Oh my gosh, I don't have anything close by with the logo on it, but Amanda's here. She designed our logo. It's so good. Oh, if you want a Sock Week t-shirt, mug, whatever, make sure you go to my Spreadshirt shop and grab it because that is going to be closed. It's going to close after Sock Week is over, so sometime on the 19th, and it will not be available again. So please make sure to go grab it. I should have joined a shiver next time for sure. Yes, please do. It's so much fun. How can you tell if socks are the perfect fit? Is the needle size and stitch count the best fit? Do you just make a gazillion socks for trial and error? Kind of. It's kind of about preference, honestly. For me, I'm looking for not a lot of like light between my stitches and socks, but I don't want it to be so dense that I can't that it's not comfortable to knit. And then just fit, I'm always tweaking, to be honest. Like, hand-knit socks do not fit like store-bought socks, so you kind of have to approach it differently. Like, it's not going to be the same fit that you're used to, so it's about finding the right fit for you. This was so much fun. Have a great day. Thank you. Thank you so much, Natalie. Have a great anniversary, and I'll email you in a bit. Perfect. Can't wait to get you your prize. I'm so excited for Rhinebeck too, Mary. You're taking your husband. That's great. Thank you so much for all of your work this week. As much fun as this is for us, I know you put a ton of hours and effort in behind the scenes. Thank you, Amanda, for saying that. Yes, I mean, it is a lot of background work, but it is so enjoyable, so I want you to know that too. Please vlog. Yes, I know. I love making the vlogs. Enjoy your holiday, love your tea. Thank you. I'm a crocheter who has recently started knitting. Hopefully I'll be able to do Sock Week next year. Yay! Just so you know, you can crochet socks too, but I do like knitted socks are just different, right? They're just different. All right, everyone, stay tuned for the Love and Stitches fade set coming out from Moonglow Yarn Company. I have some pretty pictures with it too. I'm going to be posting over the next week. Please go check out Pretty Twisted Yarns as well and use that 10% off coupon code Knitty Natty 10. I'll put all the links, I'll add all the links to this later, so if you're coming back to it, it will be easier to get to all of those things. I think that's it. Wonderful. Thank you all for hanging out with me for this long. It was so much fun, and I will see you on Sunday at noon for the Instagram Live. Bye, everyone. Bye.